Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus. So last episode I was doing some gas swapping, gas exchange, sucking out gases from this greenhouse, replacing it with pure CO2. Everything's going really well. I've got the temperature of the greenhouse down to about 15 degrees, and yeah, the X percentage, the X amount is it's microscopic. There's hardly any pollutants in here. I'm just going to let that run. Um, it's 92 here already. I might just do one really quick, um, really quick gas exchange again, just so when I leave, I will I'll leave that CO2 going. Now I've got the X down to zero point 0.7 mmol, which is I assume zero point 0.7 millionths of a mole. It's really getting it brought down rapidly. A few more gas exchanges and I'll eradicate it completely. So I'm probably, in fact, I'm sure I'm not going to use the scrubber. I could probably sell that to the trader if it sells for anything. I've never tried to sell a scrubber before. Well, what am I doing? I don't want to drop that below 38. And yeah, so we ended up with zero point 0.7 millionth of a mole of X, zero point 0.6 down this end, zero point 0.7 up that end. I'm just going to turn this on, and let's get to back to work. So let's get out of here. Now, based on this, I was working on my watershed, which is coming quite nicely. It's doing, I've got the infrastructure in place. Well, not the pipes, but I've got the main building in place. So what I'm going to do is suck the water out of my existing water tank into the new tank. Yeah, suck the water out of my existing tank into the new tank, and then yeah, go from there. I'm going to be melting some ice. I don't know how much time I have. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to start building hydroponics. Actually, I need a lot more iron. Hydroponics cost, I think, 10 iron a piece or something. So if I want to fill that with hydroponics, I'm going to need to go out and get like 20 stacks of iron. I don't need any oxygen. All good, doing well. Just swap out my battery really quick. So these run 24/7. Yeah, this stays completely full. I've got so much power. There's my weather station. I'm hoping those alarms go off. Just hoping for, just waiting in anticipation for the next storm. My filter died. I'll have to deal with that at some point as well, but I'm not going to focus on that. I've got all these spare filters already. This thing's about to be full. Actually, I want to put all my waste tanks through at the same time. Okay, so this water room, let's get to the task at hand. What's going to happen is I'm going to have a pipe going into the greenhouse, probably around about here. I could put it here. Where does the volume pump power come out? Okay, yeah. Okay, so the volume pump power comes out the right here, which is actually going to interfere with, I'm not going to be able to hook it up. So it has to be one out. Yeah, so I'm going to have a pipe going in through here with a volume pump attached, and that's going to feed water into my greenhouse. So the only pipe exposed will be that one pipe, and that'll be exposed to my water tank room, not to the outside atmosphere. So by having this little airlock here, I hopefully can keep this temperature in here much lower than the outside temperature. It'll creep up every time I enter it. I'm going to be letting more and more hot air in here, so it'll eventually creep right up. But for the short term anyway, it should be okay. I don't know what I'm going to do solution-wise for that. I mean, I could jam the volume pump in the wall, but I'm not going to, because I think that's ridiculous. I'm also going to have a pipe out here exposed to the outside air, which is going to be slowly heating the water in the pipe's going to be, I know there's not going to be any water in the pipe. Okay, it's all good. So yeah, it's going to go along like this. So that's definitely going to go there. And there's going to be a volume pump here, which really, oh, whoops. Nope, it's this one. That's straight into the ground. Did I have it right the first time? I did, yeah. Okay, so there's going to be a volume pump here. I'll set it to 100 now. I have to find a way to hook all this stuff up to power. I might use the greenhouse power for the water tank. Maybe, maybe not. These cables are getting in the way of the cables that connect to this, so I've got some cabling issues to deal with. I'd love to just pull it off here, but what do I do about this? Really, I should just create a ceiling and just go up along the roof. Just create a roof just here. Oh no, I don't want a roof just here. Or do I? I can stand on it and do furnace stuff while standing on it. I think this whole furnace arrangement needs to be moved. Although then it's not close to here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this cabling. I'll figure it out when I get to it. Okay, so for now, I'm going to just run this straight into the tank. But there's going to be an offshoot here that goes out to a volume pump that goes into the room there. I want to just get all my water into here for now. It doesn't matter if it's boiling. It won't make a difference. When I melt ice, I'll be cooling everything down like crazy. Yeah. And this pipe is going to ultimately connect to this here. So I'll have this probably go down and around and go down here and then across here. However, that's not what this pipe's going to do right now. That's later when I melt ice. For now, the pipe has to connect to my water inside the chill room. I don't have enough liquid pipes for that. Can I? No, I can't really snake it out, can I? I just keep doing the snake thing that I did, the centipede with my waste tank early on in the series. I can't do that either. So, oh, actually, I can. I can. I can, and so I shall. Let's get in here. Let's do some weird stuff. I also wanted to be in here just so I can see where these pipes are. I think I can go underneath them. Yeah, I can. It's not a problem. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to. Okay, this is getting ripped up. I'm going to run some pipes out here. I'm going to stick a volume pump here, somewhere close to here. This is getting ripped up now, I think, and then I'm going to run some pipes as far as I can, like out to the edge of the wall, and then I'm going to just volume pump everything in this tank into a small number of pipes. Shouldn't be a problem because I'm almost out of water. 765 moles left, plus whatever's in the connection. So 865, 950 moles left there. While I'm here, yeah, I thought so. I'll fill up these water bottles, rip this up. Okay, and we'll do this. We'll do it right now. So this is full. I'm going to get these water bottles out of here. I assume it's a drill I need for this. Yep. It's usually a drill for most little things like that. That water bottle filler is being retired. Well, not being retired. It's going to be used again very soon. These batteries need to come out. Space issues. I'm going to dump a lot of stuff into here. I don't need these for now. I don't need. What did I just do? Don't need those. I don't need this battery. I hope I don't leave anything here if I see it all. Where did that glass go? I picked it back up. How did that happen? Okay, I'm just going to leave this in the airlock for now. I'm just creating some space. Another battery I can chuck on the ground. Yeah. And let's just get everything ripped up. Yeah, we can chuck that on the ground as well. I'll pull those out. Let's just hope a storm doesn't hit when I open that door and damage everything. Pipes. Okay, so I'm going to use all my pipes to do this. I'm going to rip one of those up to create a water pump. Can I make it to the? Can I get out there? I'm going to have to dig up at least one of these just so I can select stuff. There we go. And there's now a water pipe sticking outside. Great. Now a volume pump is going to go here. And I can add to the capacity of these pipes to some degree. I don't know if I'm going to be filling the capacity. I'm terrified that I'm going to burst my water pipes. This is good. Yep, this is what I have in mind. Let's get wire cutters in place. Let's get rid of these unnecessary cables. So yeah, rather than run one long pipe, whoops, all the way in, I'm going to just do it in bits. I'm just going to create a water pipe centipede. So let's get that up to 100 liters. Now, when I turn this on, it'll start filling these pipes with water. I'm a bit worried that I'll reach the capacity of the pipes and they'll burst and water will go everywhere. I don't think so. I think that's more than enough pipes to hold the very small amount of water that I have left. I want this tablet out. I want to be examining these pipes. So at the moment, there's 1.16 megapascals in there. When I hit this button, it should fill up with all my water. Yeah, easy, not a problem. It should get the full 950 whatever moles into there, and at the moment, and it's emptying my water tank, so I can actually drill up that water tank. I won't need it anymore. Yeah, piece of cake, simple. I can even rip up a bunch of these pipes as well. I don't, I can get the capacity to 60 if I wanted to. So it's just, yeah, those last little bits the volume pump is currently working on. So we just have to sit here and wait. Really, my waste tank, what caution did I just get there? Oh, battery, no? Oh, hydration, of course. Well, I've got 4 water bottles on me, so they can last a very long time. I can run my health down to 0 if I need to, or to 1% if I need to. So at the moment, I'm just sitting here chilling, waiting for
Hydration critical.
waiting for this water to get sucked into these pipes. I probably should be charging batteries or something while I wait. I probably shouldn't have ripped up everything. I could connect my water bottle filler really quickly to it. Okay, so Na, it means everything's been sucked out. There's no more water in my tank connector, or my pipes, which means it's perfectly safe now for me to do this. And this liquid tank would come in very, very handy if I get to owning a rover at some point in the far, far, far future. So this is great. Let's rip this up. Don't need you anymore. Well, I do need you, but not for the task you were doing. Let's get my drill out. Let's get this. Okay, now I can actually rip up some of these pipes. I'm nowhere near capacity, so as many as the more of these I could rip out, the better. If I could rip them all up and just have all my water stored in one little bit of pipe, that would actually be amazing. It'd be incredible. I can also maybe save myself some cables as well here. So what's necessary, what's not necessary. So if I grab this and I grab that, that should probably disconnect the door. No? Oh, it just disconnected my gas sensor, making that a NAN. But that's all it did. So I should be able to reconnect that back up. Just like so. Oh, not there. Like so. And that should just automatically go back to the setting. It remembers the gas sensor, even if it's disconnected for a while. Let's rip up a bunch of these. If I can snake these all the way to my tank, that'd be fantastic. I'm just going to rip up like 4 for now and check the pressure of my pipes. Because every time I rip one up, it forces more water into the small number of pipes I have. So I'm at 5 megapascals. You know what? I think all my water can fit in one tiny little bit of pipe. That'll make that one 10. That'll make that one 20. Oh, not quite. It doesn't work like that. Let's have a look. 10 megapascals. Oh my God, can you believe it? All the water I own is now currently in that one tiny little bit of pipe there. If I can click on it. Yes, 903 moles of water. 903. I thought I had more than that. Oh, I drank some water. I drank a water bottle. That's why I don't have 950. I didn't drink. I filled up a water bottle. I didn't drink any water. I probably should have drunk as well to get rid of that horrible flashing symbol. But I don't know how long it's going to be like this for. Probably not very long, because I'm about to connect all this up to my new water tank. Okay, so, oh God, what a mess. This is so awful. Yeah, what a mess. Okay, so this whole room is, I've taken everything out of it. It's now entirely dedicated to cooling pipes. so I can rearrange this as I see fit, make it easier for me. Maybe make a pipe roof or something, or a radiator roof, radiator floor. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This can extend out further. This can eat up the entire wall now, actually, if I want to. I can do a lot. I can rearrange this room whenever I want, and I'm not interfering with anything important. And all this stuff I just pulled out of here. Oh no, this I was already holding. Let's get some pressure in here. This is going to be a bit dodgy. The pressure is going to push everything up against this wall here. Let's carry some stuff on me. Battery charger and that battery. Okay, this is going to be dodgy. Whoosh. Flying debris. Where's my battery gone? Is it still there? Yeah, it's still there. These batteries will be stored in the battery charger eventually. For now, I'm just going to put them with my existing batteries. Let's put them in order. There we go. These things are going to be needed in a minute when I complete that window. I'm dying of thirst, I know, and I'm holding 4 water bottles on me. I just don't have room for it. So I gotta just remember, I'm putting materials. In fact, I'll put all my materials there. Oh, I had some steel sheets still. I forgot about them. I could have used those before. Doesn't matter, I'll use them. Battery charger, that can go next to the batteries. That tool there can go there. These water bottles can honestly just sit in my cupboard for now. Not that one. These ones. Let's actually use up this food. Where's my can? There it is. And let's chuck more food. Oh no, I'm not going to chuck food on me. I'm just going to keep it there. The food should really be stored with the water, to be honest. Pumpkin soup. Corn soup. Sorry, I have a real thing about sorting everything. And my empty cans will eventually become soups. Hopefully pumpkin soup. I hope I get a pumpkin at some point.
Waste tank. Caution.
Just a caution. Okay, here we go. Good, just change out my battery. Okay, so this one little bit of pipe, you are my lifeline. If I destroy you, bye-bye to my water supply. Now I need to get this, maybe jank it along this wall here so I don't have to go in my greenhouse to get it. Yeah, that should work. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, definitely. So we'll just put it along the wall for now. So now water is getting spread equally amongst all these pipes. Fantastic. Almost made it to the pressure regulator. I think one pipe short. Yeah, one pipe short. That's okay. I want to rip these up anyway. So as long as I do this in order, I won't destroy any water. I'm just forcing the water along the piping system. I'm not worried about overpressurizing it because, as we just saw, all the water I own fits into one little tiny segment of pipe. Okay, let's leave 2 there just so I don't accidentally mess up. Okay, fantastic. This is going to come out here and circle around there. So I can actually connect this up to the furnace right now with all these extra pipes. Don't worry, I'll deal with that water, that panting very soon. Very, very soon. Down you go, and across. There we go. So if I hover over this, it's better, say 903 moles. 903 moles. It's okay, I got another air tank ready. Yep, okay, this is good. I just need to connect this up and then I can pump all my water into my new tank. Why didn't I put away my tank stuff when I'm so silly. I should have put my tanks away.
Waste tank. Critical. Temperature.
Yeah, I'm going to swap that out right now while I can. So tank connector, liquid tank connector, portable gas tank, portable liquid tank. And this is going to be connected up. All this is going to be connected up very, very shortly. This is good. It's shaping up well. This is exactly what I was envisioning. I could probably go and put this window in here now. But let's get the cabling done first. It's a bit irritating. I'm going to be opening the door, but not ever really entering the room as such, or maybe just standing in the doorway, because my water bottle filler, well, let's figure this out first. It's going to be a little bit of pipe sticking in there like this. Is that in the room? Yeah. I'm going to need a lot more of these liquid pipes, because I'm actually going to have them in the room. And this volume pump, I envision sitting, oh gosh, I'm trying to connect it up, but there's not enough space. Sitting here, but not like that, the other way around. Yep, that's upside down. That should be the right way up, right? No, that's upside down. Oh, was I wrong before? Did I actually have plenty of space for... Oh, no, it's pointing the wrong way. How do I get it to point the right way? Oh God, what have I done? Okay, so now we'll swivel it. There we go. So I have this pointing this way like this, and this is what's going to feed my water into... I can choose how much water to feed into my greenhouse. Why did I put that away? Health flow. Oh, I'm dying of thirst. All right, it's about to be fixed. I just need to connect up the power. I'm just figuring this out before I put the water bottle filler down. So that's definitely going to connect up like that. And the water bottle filler, should I have it right here, right where I walk in? No, I don't think I should. Should I have it? No. Will it actually even fit here? That's an issue. Do I get extra pipes and circle them around so it sits in that little gap there? Let's try this out first and see how that works. Honestly, that'll do. I can rework this later. And of course my water bottles are going to go in there and fill in there. I'm going to get rid of that horrible panning sound right now. And I'm going to just immediately connect this up. Okay, so the other issue I have now is cabling. I just picked up a bunch of extra cables from the chill room, so happy about that. I got to connect this to power somehow. I might run a line from the main, from my greenhouse battery into here, and my greenhouse can power my water. It's not, I don't want to really stick volume pumps on the same battery as a wall cooler though. I've already got active vents in there. I don't want to. I want to connect it up to my machine line. Ooh, how do I do this? It might be easier. I also want to connect these doors up, so I can put them in place at least to begin with. Yeah, I don't need the data port on these doors connected, so I'll do this and then that, and we'll go out the side here, and then we'll figure out how we get this power through here. I can't get it through a heavy cable. I might need to create a loop over the top, which I hate doing because it looks ridiculous. I'll probably connect off this line here, to be honest. We're creating a loop, aren't we? Oh, yuck. Yuck. This is awful. This is terrible. I mean, you can just walk through it. Like, it's not a problem. It's just visually, you don't want to walk through it because, like, you shouldn't be able to. I'll have to solve that later. I can run it underneath this frame and do it that way. More likely, what I'll do is I'll rip this up and run this like through in the air. I kind of want. I'll put a roof. I don't want a roof there. It's in the way of the furnace. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know how I'm going to solve that little problem. Doesn't matter. It's a problem for later. Now I do need. Oh God, I can't get it through the door. I have to do it like this. Okay. Which means I can save cable, I think, by doing this differently. If I just curl this around like this, I'm going to save some cable. Let me out. Yeah, and then just connect these two ends up. Because I can't run it through the door. I can run it along the door, though. I can run it like this. You can't do it to a glass door, but you can do it to a composite door. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost got my watershed ready. I want to melt some ice this episode. Yep, that's all connected up. I should be able to just hit this button and pour all the liquid into my tank. So let's go. That should fill up this water bottle. The water bottle's not filling up. What have I missed?
Waste tank. Caution.
What have I forgotten? Or is it just filling up slowly? Why is this not pumping my water in? My 903 moles are sitting here in this pipe, but the liquid... Oh, it's not connected to power. What happened? Oh! That's so funny. It isn't actually connected to power yet. So let's connect it to power. Okay, now it's connected to power. Yeah, I connected that to that door, but I didn't connect it to this bit here. Okay, let's go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, you can hear that. Water bottle filling up, and 903 minus 56, 850, 847 it should be here. Oh, if you add the two together. So 746 in here. Oh, it's still pumping. That's right, volume pumps take a while. I can't actually see this pipe from here. I'm thinking maybe this volume pump should be moved one across. I wanted it out of the way, but I would like you can just see it if you get the exact right spot. But I've got a feeling I might be. No, it should be okay. So we'll just let that pump for now. What is the temperature of my water? It was really cold in the chill room. Now the outside temperature, as you can see, is heating it up
Waste
at a
tank.
colossal rate.
Temperature high.
Oh, all my waste tanks are gone.
Critical.
Let's just dump this in here. Take it back. There we go.
Temperature high.
I don't want to dump it in here yet until I'm absolutely sure everything's closed up. It is. Okay, so let's just get this in here. I keep having to put plans on hold. So I was working on the watershed, but plan on hold because I almost died. It's probably a good reason to put your plans on hold to live. I didn't almost die. I had a good minute or so before I was going to die from that. So I'm just getting this. This will be freezing. This will be getting super cold. But as you remember, my oxygen was a little bit too hot. So I don't mind if it's. I left the tank in there, didn't I? It doesn't matter. I don't mind if it's a little bit on the cool side. I don't mind if it cools my tank down. The thing that's happening here is I've got so many radiators on this line that when I empty my waste tank, by the time I've got all my oxygen out, it's chilled down. I don't want to leave this valve open. It's okay. It's okay. If I end up, what I'll do is I'll let this drop to 15 degrees, and then next time I empty my waste tank after it's 15 degrees, I'll leave this valve open and then empty my waste tank, and it'll just go straight through, just get flushed straight in, and it should be quite hot when it goes in. I think that's the way I just regulate my oxygen temperatures. Okay, speaking of oxygen, I'm about to run out, so I'm going to just quickly top that up. So that's cooler, so it's okay. Let's just go with 5 megapascals for now. Let's not mess around, wasting time. Looking forward to smart canisters one day when I've got Invar and Constantan, after I've got a greenhouse. Okay, I might do another gas swap really quick. That's 9.7 degrees. Yeah, let's get in there. I completely forgot about gas swapping. I gotta swap this filter out. I got a bit of stuff to do. My batteries probably need a bit of work. Oh, I can't even see them. It's okay. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. So, quick gas swap. Um, yeah, and then back to the water. I want to melt ice by the end of this episode. I want to dump some ice in my furnace and like top up my oxygen supply. So all that ice that was nearby, I want to yeah, I want to dig it up, stick it in the furnace, get a bunch of ice in there. I'm probably gonna have to evacuate my furnace if I want really really cold water, and that's really what I really want. I want super duper cold water. Well, it's not going to get too cold. Just running through the pipes, it'll heat up. But it should, by dumping tons of ice in there, I should be able to get my watershed down in temperature quite nicely. Which reminds me, I got to put that window back in. Okay, I kind of risked it then. That's good. X is down to zero 0.4 mmol. Let's get this back in. Fantastic. Let's get out of there. So the only time wasted on a gas swap is waiting for this greenhouse to cycle. I mean the airlock to cycle. The greenhouse airlock to cycle. I forgot to put water here. I need to get my extra water bottles and stick them in my water bottle fillers. Let's get out of here. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Next thing after I get a huge, giant, massive chunk of water will probably be bit of mining. I need to get some iron to make hydroponics. And when I say a bit of mining, I mean like 20 stacks of iron. I wanted water bottles. I stopped because I realized I'm forgetting something. Yeah, you can close. Yep, last can of tomato soup. I'm going to start working on that. It's fine. I got so much food. It's crazy. I've got my extra water bottle. I can. There was something else I was forgetting. There was something else I was forgetting, and that was glass and silicon. Just to finish this window off. This should be empty by now. Yeah, I can turn that off. I'll turn it off from here. And while I'm here, I'll chuck the water bottle in. There we go. And now let's close this room off to the elements. There we go. And these doors, I'm going to close them. And we've got a sealed little chamber there. It's very, very hot at the moment. But once I get icy cold water going in, all be well. Do I want this on the outside rather than the inside? That's my question. That's what I'm thinking about. I actually think I want this to be sitting here. Because a lot of the time I'll be measuring the pipe here and going, yeah, it's done, and I'll be going click, and I just won't even be entering my water room. So I think that's just a tiny little tweak, a tiny little change. It actually creates a little bit more room in here. I can do something with this room. Let's do that. This room's a little bit colder. As you can see, it's only 430 degrees in here. That's because the water is heating up the surrounding air. Cooling down the surrounding air. So I gotta make sure I don't mess around with that airlock and I use it properly. If I use it properly, I'd have a cycling airlock. I just want to control the heat transfer for now, not necessarily eliminate it. So I've ripped that up. I don't actually. So all that cabling I did was for nothing. Well, not for nothing. I needed to get cable here somehow. I need to. Okay, so stop that. I can attach that pipe there from the outside. I can't attach that pipe from the outside. So just to save a bit of time, I'm going to rip this up and then put this down here. And then I can reattach it from outside. Fantastic. There we go. Good. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get that. As you can see, there's a pressure differential there because the room is going to get quite cool from cold water going in. in my case, very soon icy water going in. And that looks perfect.
Waste tank. Caution.
And what I'm going to do now is I still want this cable like here, but it's going to curl around like this instead. One cable left, interesting. Okay, and let's pump that up pump that up. Let's pump the pump up and test to see if it's working. It is working. I'm not actually pumping anything out because there's nothing to pump out. And I'm actually all set and ready now to melt ice in my furnace. Now my furnace is very hot at the moment. It's got a huge amount of pressure there. So I want to queue up some gases. Have I got any queued up? I got none queued up. So yeah, let's queue up some gases. Boop. Is that working? Yeah. And it's sticking the furnace gases into this pipe right here. It's very, very hot. I don't think I'm going to put it in here just yet because I'll probably empty some waste tanks before I do. In fact, I'm going to empty that one right now. I'm just going to open that valve and replace that, chuck that in, suck it down, wait for the tank to empty and the pipe to empty, then close the valve again. My oxygen is flying down like crazy. And oh yeah, it's not going to get to zero because unfortunately that valve bug exists. I can't do anything about that except what you saw in earlier episodes. Rip up the valve, put a pipe there, rip up the pipe again, which is less convenient than a valve. I still haven't done this filter. It doesn't matter. I'm after ice. So let's make some water. Whoa, I'm at the 37-minute mark already. How's my weather station? Not that I needed to even look at that with my alarms. I'm just paranoid that it's not actually working. Now, where was that ice? I remember just out the back here somewhere there was ice. Is that ice? No. That's silicon. There's a lot of ice. Okay, let's just get as much ice as we can. I'm going to leave my hard suit open for now. Oh, come on, terrain. Fix yourself. I'm just going to dig away at this area. Yeah, it's okay. It's updating. And it will also create a lot of really cold nitrogen as well. So hopefully there's a lot of ice in this deposit. I don't like melting ice. I like to keep some atmospheric gases in my furnace. This kind of disrupts my whole charge out, grab some copper, free smelt it kind of routine that I'm in. But this is necessary. I need a ton of water. I don't want to think about water for a long time. So let's just dig away. I want to get every little bit of it because ice is kind of rare, to be honest. On Venus, maybe that was just I've just been unlucky on my playthroughs. But I found that water ice is not that common. When you do find a big deposit, though, you get a ton. You get a heap. So as you can see, I'm working on my third stack now, which is great. I'm really happy about that. Let's dig away these sides. Let's dig away the roof a bit. That's coal. I'm going to need some coal very soon, but not just yet. Want the oxygen first. I want the supply of oxygen to be high, and then I can...
Hydration critical.
Whatever. Then I can start splurging on... oh, good, ice. I can start splurging on the oxygen. I can just... Oh, there's a window to the netherworld. I can just, I can create fuel mixes and things like that, and actually to do some proper furnacing. In particular, I'm interested in Constantan and Invar are the big things I want very, very soon. This ice sucks up very quickly. Oh, I got an error down here. I didn't even notice it. I just noticed it then. Working on my 4th stack of ice. This is great. This is great. And it's an enormous amount of water. Huge amount of water. That's iron. Oh, I sucked up some. By accident. It's fine. There's an iron deposit here. That's good. I might just leave it exposed. I need tons of iron. 20 stacks or so. Oh, do I need 20 stacks? 1,000 iron. That's like 100 hydroponics. That could be right. I'm not going to start with 100, but I will be creating a huge amount. The more plants you have, obviously, the greater the oxygen production. After I get this water done, the next step is probably going to be communications. I'll be searching for traders. So that's my very next step. Is after I get my water worked out, I might lay the hydroponics and pipes and everything out first in the greenhouse. Just get it all set up, ready to go, and then set up communications and start looking for traders. I'm looking for the organics trader. His name's Organtian. Sometimes some of the other traders sell. Sometimes some of the other traders do sell plants. You know, you might get some rice or some wheat or soybeans or something off a random trader. Yeah, the traders that sell a bit of everything. As you can see, I'm going crazy on this ice. I want it all, and I'm willing to spend the time to search for it. I want water to be a non-issue, particularly if I get an enormous amount of water. I'll set up electrolysis to make my fuel rather than gas mixers. Yeah, giant window there, as you can see. Now it's finally updated. There's the coal deposit. If there is more ice here, it'll be a tiny little amount. There's probably ice above me, to be honest, in these walls here. What's that? That's coal. Don't need coal yet. Okay, I'm at the 42-minute mark. I didn't want to go this long, but like I said, I was determined to get an ice furnace run done before the end. Start a next episode. I'll do another gas swap again. Let's just forget the scrubber and just keep swapping gases until I get rid of all the eggs. It'll also get rid of all the nitrogen eventually as well. Okay, can I see through there? Give me a glimpse. Is there any more ice? Honestly, yeah, I've got more than enough ice, more than I expected to get, and I do know where another ice deposit is because I found it in an earlier episode. So if there is any more pieces here, if there was any more pieces there, I just found them. If there is any more pieces here, I'll eventually find them later on when I get the special goggles. I'm still finding ice, which I'm really happy about, but I'm about to fly out of here. I got an extra tank ready, it's okay. Yeah, up here. Look at that. And I just sucked it up. Wow, I got more than 5 stacks of ice. I'm stoked. I did not expect that much ice from one deposit like that. I'm just gonna eat away the rest of this lip here because I kept finding ice there.
Air tank critical.
Air tank's fine. Stop panicking. Yeah, here we go. I've spent an extra like 3 or 4 minutes mining out this ice because I just didn't honestly expect there to be that much ice, and I didn't want to stop halfway through mining ice because the terrain wouldn't update immediately when I came back, and I wouldn't be able to do all this digging. So I got an extra long episode. Nice little treat for everyone this time. Mainly because this ice resource is just beyond expectations. Just incredible. Okay, if there is any more ice here, I will find it later using the goggles. So the visor, whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called. So I'm going to stop digging. The last little bit of this lip because it's annoying me. Let's go back. There's more ice over there, like on the side of a little mound. I remember from last time. Okay, my furnace should be evacuated by. Oh.
Waste tank critical.
Oh,
Temperature high.
yeah.
Temperature critical.
This should be evacuated
Temperature
now. Pressure
high.
zero, temperature zero. All good. I'll double check with the tablet just in case there are trace amounts in there. The tablet will pick them up. Turn that off. Let's make some water. Will putting this much ice in make the pressure of the furnace too high? Um, I'm a little concerned. Uh, I don't want to just dump it all in. In fact, I'm going to dump it all in next episode because what I'm doing right now is I'm emptying all my waste tanks so that I can push all of this gas into here, and then I'm going to start dumping ice in and keeping an eye on the temperature. And if if the pressure gets too high, I can just release the gases straight away. It's the gas pressure I'm worried about. The water pressure will be no problem. Okay, there should be nothing in this. Yeah, and there should be nothing in here except the cheat amount. Okay, okay, all set up for next episode. So yeah, this is actually a good stopping point just before I dump an enormous amount of ice in there. So I'm gonna suck all this into there, and the ice will go straight in the furnace. So we'll be making water next episode, not this episode. Unfortunately, didn't quite get there in time. But the watershed is done, I think. It might need a few tweaks. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.